Good morning, students. As I told you that I will be giving you the slide PPT of metals and non-metals. So here is the slide. You can see the introduction of metals and non-metals. So as there are 111 elements in the nature. They are found in nature and they are classified into metals and non-metals, and mainly here 22 non-metals are there. Out of that 10 are solids, 1 is liquid, that is bromine, and 11 are gases. So this is overall we can say the description of elements according to the, that is, periodic table. Okay. Here you can see that in my left side there is position of metals and non-metals in periodic table. So all the red colored elements are metals, yellow colors are non-metals, and blue color are, sorry, blue colors are non-metals and yellow colors, they are metalloids. Okay. Now physical properties of metals and non-metals. First of all, about the metals, all of us know the physical properties of metals. They are solids, hard, metallic luster, malleable, ductile, then high melting point and high boiling point of metal is there. They are good conductors of heat and they are good conductors of electricity also. Metals are sonorous. So here are some of the metals. Okay. Now in detail, if we say mostly the useful things of metal, that is the property which is mostly in use is the malleability, where the metal is drawn into sheet. It is drawn into sheet. Okay, that is called as the malleability. These are all again, once again, the, we can say, property of metal: shiny and malleable, ductile, high density. Now the physical properties of non-metals. Non-metals are solid, liquid and gases. They are present in all these three forms. Okay, and again if we divide it into solid, liquids and gases, then solids are, for example, carbon, sulfur, phosphorus. Liquid may bromine. Then gases like oxygen, hydrogen and nitrogen. Non-metals are soft, okay, except diamond. So diamond is the hardest natural substance. Okay. Non-metals do not have luster. So except iodine crystals. Iodine crystals, you can see that they are somewhat shining, and non-metals are non-malleable. So almost the opposite properties of metals. Okay. Now here chemical properties of metals. First important reaction that already I have told you, we have already discussed about that, that is reaction of metal with oxygen. You can see the copper plus oxygen gives copper oxide. Okay, then aluminium reacts with oxygen to form aluminium oxide. Now the reaction with water. Here again the reactions are given. Okay, sodium, potassium, calcium, aluminum and iron. All these reacts with water to give the hydroxide, and hydrogen gas is evolved. Understood? Reaction with acids. Reaction of metals with acid. Again they give the salts. Salts are formed called as metal salts and hydrogen is evolved. Now reactivity series, as I told you, some metals are very reactive while others are less reactive. On these basis they are arranged in decreasing order of their reactivity series. You can see the reactivity series. Arrangement is given here. You can see potassium, sodium, lithium, calcium reacts with water. Then magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, tin and lead reacts with acid. Then the other till silver, it reacts with oxygen and very reactive at the this we can see the arrow which is going above, that shows the reactivity. That means it is going above, it is the reactivity increases, and as we go down the reactivity decreases. Understood now? Here is the reaction of metal with metal salt. You can see it in detail again. Reaction of metal with metal salt. That is, suppose magnesium with copper sulfate. So you can also call it as displacement reaction. Understood? Displacement reaction. So one example I have given you about the iron, and also I showed you copper sulfate plus iron gives iron sulfate and copper gets deposited. Okay. This is again the reactivity series. You can see simple form of the reactivity series. Okay. Now the chemical properties of non-metals. Non-metals, when they react with oxygen, they again give oxides like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, isn't it? So here is the reaction, you can see this side. Reaction with water. Non-metals do not react with water, though they may be very reactive in air. So such non-metals are stored in water. For example, phosphorus is a very reactive non-metal. It catches fire if exposed to air. So to prevent the contact of phosphorus with atmospheric nitrogen, it is always stored in water. Now reaction with acid. Non-metals generally do not react with acid, but few reactions are also given here. Okay, so this is all the detail about the metals and the non-metals, how they react. So students, you should mainly know about the physical properties of metals, physical properties of non-metals, then chemical properties of metals, that is reaction of metal with oxygen, with water, with acid, with base, and the last displacement reaction. And non-metals generally they react only with that is oxygen, and they do not react with acid and bases generally in general conditions. So this is all about metals and non-metals. Okay students, thank you.